am again with another video. Sooner or later, this channel, in the space of potentially a year, would have 1,000 videos, which is wow. Wow. After 700 and something videos, the channel has around about 5.5, less than 5.6 thousand views in total over every video and 14 subscribers. I really am, when it comes to more people viewing the videos, I'm really earning my keep. But anyway, let's now get into this video. So I've been having thoughts about this idea, but I just didn't name it this. It seems to me personally that if I'm, at least in this point in time, more objective focused, I'll get more done than if I'm being time focused. For example, I've noticed that I've put in a lot more effort in the gym with the help of StrongLifts by having a very clear plan as to what I want to do, and it being, in my opinion, very easy to follow, rather than saying, I want to be doing this for X amount of time, just get it done. I tried doing that with learning the gym instructor material, driving theory through show me, tell me questions, and financial literacy, but it's telling myself that I wanted to spend 30 minutes on just creating reverse engineered plans for all three aspects of my life, but I didn't do it. And a part of why that could be the case is because I was time focused, but it was also late, to be fair. This video is for me and how I work, how I do things, not for anybody else or trying to tell anybody else what to do. Pardon me. I prefer to go about my life more so objective focused rather than time focused, by telling myself on a daily basis, I want to spend X amount of time doing this and that, because from personal experience, that is just not seemed to work. For example, with what I was saying earlier about yesterday, telling myself that I want to spend half an hour on those three things, it just didn't work. It could also, as I said, have been because I was telling myself this late, around maybe 7 to 8 in the evening. But even still, I'd much rather just be able to just get things done. I think the way I'll be able to get things done is not only by being objective focused, by seeing the very specific plan in my face before actually doing it, right before doing it, but also not being so adamant I spend a specific amount of time doing it. When I think about my sessions in the gym with StrongLifts recently, I wouldn't say I have to spend half an hour doing all of the exercises that are on StrongLifts. It's just, I'd say it usually takes half an hour, not I have to spend half an hour. There is a difference. I like how both my fingers were pointing in opposite directions there. Anyway, yeah, I think from personal experience, being objective focused, along with having a way to be able to track me being objective focused, that's what's really going to take me to the next level. For example, StrongLifts helps me out with this regard when it comes to weightlifting in the gym. Recording videos helps me as well. So it seems like I'd have more than one way of tracking what I do, which actually isn't something that I've thought of before, but it actually is something worth considering, and it's an idea that's worth exploring in my opinion, because it's only just something that I've realised, and it may actually be crucial to me being able to make further progress by having more than one way of tracking, 2+ ways of tracking said thing, 2+ different ways. Very interesting. I just wrote some of my thoughts down on the matter, and I've kind of copied the idea of having a success map. This is an idea that I've explored in the previous video, and very basically what it's about is copying and pasting what you've seen work in one thing right into another thing that you want to work. And as I was saying, it seems though I have more than one way of tracking my weightlifting workouts. I have the video aspect of me actually training, and then I have the more so written aspect, which you can see in StrongLifts, where you not only see all of the exercises, but you may also see some notes that I've written down, and which I use to review the session. I've been doing that live, so I would make notes as I'm going through the session. For example, after breaks, after I've done all 5 sets of 5 reps of one particular exercise, that time I'm setting up, I make some notes here and there. I could do something similar to that for all of the plans that I would set related to working up towards becoming a personal trainer, improving my financial literacy, and also becoming the safest and smoothest driver I can be. It's something that's really on my mind because my practical driving test is coming up. It is coming up, and it's coming up soon. It's coming up less than a month from now. I'm not going to say when, but it's coming up less than a month from now, and I do believe I'll pass, because I know I'll just refuse to give up. Just because even if I don't pass the first time doesn't mean I failed. The only time I failed is when I stopped trying and when I quit. When I don't make the effort to progress, and when I've decided I'm not going to do it anymore, that's when I've failed. I would have failed to have done right by myself. But I know I'm not going to do that. I will keep going until I've passed my test, and until having my full driver's license is the norm. It's not the norm right now. I go walking everywhere. And if I'm leaving the area, I'm taking public transport, not private. I do have a car, but I can't drive it because I don't have my full driver's license. But soon, no, that's not going to be the case anymore. Soon enough, I will have my driver's license, and then I'll have to do bits and bobs here and there, and then there you go. I'll be able to drive on the roads. Certainly need my own jerry can, and I need my own car tire inflator. I don't have one, I don't have one, and I'd need some, eventually I'd need some, like some proper car cleaning tools for both the outside and the inside. I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do when it's time. I know what I'll do. Anyway, going back to this more than one way of tracking now. I was saying you got the written aspect. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of using an app that I've used in the past called Habatica. And I'd have set plans that I'd be following through as I go about my day. And the video aspect of this would be me screen recording what I've done on Habatica. And I'll put that on the second channel I'm running privately. And what I've called the plan of attack is look at Habatica plans right before doing them. Just like how I'll be looking at the strong lift plans, not only just before, but also right after, no, before and during the process. And another idea that I've come up with is to also have plans ahead of just one day, because strong lifts has a whole list of plans and they increase in weight. All of the exercises I'll be doing, they'll be increasing in weight, so I can increase how much I do slowly but surely, just like how strong lifts would have you increase the weight during exercises, realistically increase. Sorry, the 12 o'clock alarm went off. If I focus my mind on objectives and things that I want to do during the day, rather than focusing my mind on going at something for a specific amount of time. So I may do that. I may do that from now on. I say may, I am. I'm going to do that from now on because it seems to work. And it's always something that I can refer back to when I believe it's time to carry on improving how I go about things, but it's not really working. As I go further, as I get further and further along this journey of improving in all aspects of my life, I'm predicting that there are going to be times which I am going to try and improve how I go about things, but they may not work. And although that would be unfortunate, it is a part of the journey, and it'd be fortunate long term because there'd be something to learn from it. Something that I'd use to my advantage, which I wouldn't have otherwise known if everything I did worked. I don't really have much else to say on the matter. The mind's clear, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I know what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. It really is as simple as that. But for now, done. See you in the next one. Peace.